This is THV 11 News at 4:30.
Our extended winter weather coverage continues here on THV 11 Plus. Thanks for joining us as we come across the bottom of the hour.
Yeah, the snow and the sleet starting to creep into Arkansas. I got a map of the latest timing, and like a well-made watch, it appears to be arriving right on time. Right, Tom Brandon?
I like what you said there. I like the word creep. It's creeping in, Rolly. And although we have some precipitation returns on radar, it's not reaching the ground, not yet. But the atmosphere is going through its transitional state. We're beginning to saturate things. And this is live radar looking all the way down to southwest Arkansas. It would be in the form of just plain old rain. But if we add our winter mosaic with it, the 1 hour loop does show some areas where we're seeing the pinks and the blues indicating sleet, possibly a little snow. But it's up here. It's not quite reaching the surface yet. We're keeping a close eye on it to make sure you know what's going on, because I'm sure a lot of folks are still going to be traveling in the interstates. And there were a lot of folks out today getting groceries and taking care of things before the precipitation hits. And I mentioned this earlier, that if you're going to have a winter storm, it's probably best to have it on a Friday, right? Because you got the whole weekend. And you don't have to worry about going to work or going to school for the most part. Now, there are essential employees out there that have to go to work, and let's just hope they take it easy getting in and out of work for the next few days anyway. I do want to mention that there's a feature that you can take advantage of and you can track along with us, live radar 24/7 stream right now on your TV or your phone. If you have THV 11 Plus, it's real easy. You'll see live radar 24/7. And this is a great tool because you can, if you happen to get up and it's late at night, you want to know what's falling from the sky, that will help let you know. We're going to use the graph, and the graph is indicating some precipitation in southwest Arkansas. These things are never perfect, but they have a pretty good projection. Watch what happens in the next couple of hours. By 7 o'clock, we see those colors of magenta, which would indicate some sleet and mixed bag precipitation. Southern Arkansas temperatures are still going to be in the middle to upper 30s, but they will eventually cool off. 10 o'clock tonight by news time, we should begin to see precipitation enter central Arkansas, and they're gearing up for some very heavy snow in northwest Arkansas with this winter storm. The snow area continues to expand from west to east. This is tomorrow morning, 1 o'clock, and we'll be right on that line. This is what makes this forecast real tricky. We could start off with snow, a transition to sleet, or we could start with sleet, a transition to snow, back to sleet. So it is one of those forecasts. It's not that I don't look forward to, because it's hard to pinpoint exactly, but we are expecting a good bag of precipitation, wintry precipitation. This takes us through Saturday morning. I'll hold it right here. Extremely cold, bitterly cold air. Wind chill values single digits below zero. We got it all for you. A wintry weather mess in Arkansas this weekend. Back to you.
All right, Tom. We are starting to hear from different agencies and services about disruptions coming up this weekend, including Waste Management, who handles recycling in Little Rock, as well as trash in Pulaski County. No routes will be done tomorrow, and they're working off a backlog from the holiday week here from King Day at the start of the week, and so they're going to be working through it over these next couple of days to try and get back on schedule. They, among many services, asking for patience at this point.
Yes, and RDOT has been treating the roads too. On my way into work, I noticed Highway 10, that has been treated. You know, that's a big roadway here in central Arkansas, a big, busy roadway. Also, I noticed Interstate 430 as well. So the crews have been out and about, hoping that gives them a head start once the heavy stuff arrives.
Looking at some of the preparations that went into getting ready for this weekend, RDOT's got 600 salt spreaders out there trying to keep the roads clear. We saw the utility trucks that are out there as well. We are going to be using Weather Force 11 as we go throughout this weekend, and THV 11's Catherine Rowley is getting a ride right there right now.
Hey, Brooke and Rolly, nice to see you again. You're right, we're right here in Weather Force 11. I'm actually going to go to our brand new 360 tower cam, if it'll switch. And I'm not sure if you can see it here, but we've been seeing it all over the roads. These little faint lines, and that's pre-treat. That's pre-treat from RDOT. We're actually on our way to get an update from RDOT, but again, crews say that if you don't have to be out in this storm, it's best not to. I'm going to switch it back. We have a lot of different cameras in this, and it is very fun. But again, road safety is number one. It keeps you safe. It keeps emergency management operations safe. RDOT as well. We've seen RDOT crews out already. ASP has already been out helping people who are already stranded for various reasons, not relating to the cold. we're on our way to talk to RDOT right now to get a better idea of what they're going to continue to prepare for this winter weather, and how they're going to help the people of Arkansas once it does hit. Again, we're going to be in Weather Force 11 for the remainder of the evening, watching the roads so you don't have to, and we will make sure to keep you updated. In Weather Force 11, Catherine Rowley, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Catherine. We'll check in with you a little bit later. Conditions are going to look different the farther south you are. I know that Tom has mentioned around Pine Bluff, where our Carter Thweet is, they're expecting some more icy conditions.
Yeah, some folks are going to need a snow shovel. Some spots might need a chainsaw, unfortunately. Carter, tell us about how they're getting ready down there.
Well, Brooke, you said it. The more icy conditions is what they are expecting down here. And I just spoke with Jefferson County Judge Gerald Robinson. I did it in this spot where they keep a lot of the Jefferson County road equipment. You see behind me some graders. Those will be relevant if they actually do get some sort of accumulation here. And Judge Robinson told me they'd be getting back around 4:30. They've got guys out pre-treating right now. We actually have seen some pull in. They've got the roads pre-treated because, as you said, they do expect some of those more icy conditions, maybe some freezing rain here that will make driving really, really bad and really, really hazardous. I also spoke with the Jefferson County Sheriff, and he left me with a quote that I thought was good. He said, "We're praying for the best, but preparing for the worst." And it sounds like that's what they're doing. Like you guys said, the further south you go, we're expecting things to not be as snowy as, winter wonderland, but more of the freezing rain and ice out on the roads. And so they're out working on those right now. We expect some of that to start to fall tonight. And they're asking people to just stay home if you can, because the further south you are, those road conditions could get worse and worse for driving. So we're going to continue to try and monitor the conditions out here and keep you guys updated on what things are looking like south of the Little Rock Metro. For now, though, in Pine Bluff, I'm Carter Thweet with THV 11 News.
All right, Carter, thanks. That's the anxiety zone down there because, you can shovel snow and it might be light enough in this storm to not take down power lines, but it's the thing that we're going to be focusing on as we go through the weekend. It's something that statewide emergency operations are going to be focused on as well.
Oh, yeah. Several agencies have been busy working together, anticipating this significant winter storm. THV 11's Tanya Motorzitsky is in Conway. People there could see significant snowfall. Tanya, what can you tell us?
Well, so far, I'm with the Faulkner County Transportation Department. They have covered mostly all of their county and side streets, so they're looking pretty good here. But I did also speak with AJ Gary, the director of Arkansas Division of Emergency Management, and he says they are watching the roads closely. Gary's message is to get home from work or school and do not get out on the roads unless you absolutely need to, and to stay home and ride this wave until it's all over.
Another round of winter weather is expected.
That'll be it. But the ice, freezing rain can very well impact our power grid and knock down tree limbs, power lines, which could cause some power outages throughout the state. So that's a big concern of ours.
Gary is also reminding folks to have batteries in your flashlights, to make sure all your phones are charged, have blankets, food, everything you need to get through, and also make sure your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors are working properly, and to be mindful when using alternative heating sources. Live in Faulkner County, Tanya Motorzitsky, THV 11 News.